In this video, I will be chipping this obsidian cobble into a Stone Age dagger. The first step is to remove large chunks by striking the cobble with another stone. This process not only makes the piece thinner, but it also removes the exterior of the stone called the cortex. Each one of these flakes that are struck off the obsidian are extremely sharp, and so the leather protection on my leg is essential. Not every strike results in a large flake, and in fact, sometimes smaller flakes are more ideal. As the piece gets flatter, I use antler tools to strike off more. Now you can see that the stone is a lot more two-dimensional than when we first started. As the process continues, the piece starts to look more and more like a blade. The more refined the piece of obsidian becomes, the more fragile it is, and the more important it is to use a smaller deer antler tool. As the blade comes closer to completion, I switch to using a small deer antler tool to press flakes off of the edge. This method provides great accuracy because I can place the tool exactly where I want a shard to be removed. Because this dagger is going to be held in with sinew, we need some notches to wrap through. To make the notches, I press in and down with a filed bone tool. Once the notches are the desired depth, I shape up the base and make it look better. I then create serrations with the same tool on either edge. Now that the dagger blade is finished, it's time to attach it to our antler handle. I use a hot melt glue made from pine sap and charcoal dust to glue the blade in. Once the blade is glued in, it's time to wrap it with strands of deer sinew. I pull the pieces apart and soak them in water until it is pliable. I carefully wrap the sinew through each notch of the blade in a diagonal pattern so as to ensure that this blade stays nice and secure. The best part about using natural animal sinew for attaching the blade is that as it dries, it hardens and tightens, further securing the blade to the antler handle. The next day, the sinew is dry and the blade is complete.